Hello everybody, I'm your brother 9 and welcome back to Sonic Adventure DX. In the last episode we took down Chaos 6 and we went to the Lost World and found out a lot about the actual dark history of Chaos. And in this episode we're gonna be... well, alright, we are gonna go to the final stage, stage 10, but there's some things I want to clear up first. There's a couple stuff that we have yet to do in the adventure fields that I'm gonna go through real quick. First off is here in the Station Square lobby with the one bro and the elevators and where you can go all the places. If you charge up your fancy... oh, well, I did not mean for those lights to hit, but yeah, well, that's what's gonna happen. You charge up your ancient light. Yes, ancient light. You hit this thing to make some rings, then you hit this to open the door, then you use it, and you try to get in the door. Whew! That was close. And we get our last upgrade. This upgrade is optional. You don't need this to complete the game.
This is the Crystal Ring. This reduces the time needed to store power for the Lightspeed Dash.
So yeah, it's not much of an actual cool power up, but it's there, it's part of completion. I do like how it charges up faster, so that's really cool. I'm pretty sure it's half the time now. Welcome to the casino. I also like how the light is green. I think that's pretty legit too. Our next thing is actually right around the corner. I'm pretty sure it's the last thing we need to do here in Station Square too. If we come into the train station, we come up here, up and around this way, just around the corner. We can grab another emblem. This is the second one, I think, here in Station Square. And there should be two more of those that we can grab as Sonic. The first one we're gonna go grab is next up in the egg carrier. If you're curious about how you get back to the egg carrier after you've done, was it mission 9 and you've taken, or no, mission 8, and you've taken out Chaos 6, and you're kind of falling down, you know, because Sonic jumps off the edge, whatever. The way to get back, there's two ways. You can either take this nice boat here to it, or you can take a raft to it. In the Mystic Ruins, there's a raft. I'll show you that when we go ahead to there. First, I'm going to head over to the egg carrier. Alright, so here at the egg carrier, there should only be one thing we need to grab. I'm not even sure if I can grab it at this point in time. I know you can grab it with Sonic, at least after you've completed all his missions, but I don't know if I can grab it before you've completed all the missions. I'm gonna go try and test this out really quick. If you come over here to the captain's cabin, you hit the switch, and you head back out. Everything should be changed. Yes? No? Maybe so? Alright, hold up. Okay, so it's switched. You just have to... I don't know, I was probably hitting the switch one too many times. I don't know. You can go in, you can hit the switch, then you can go back out. You drop down to this section here. You can come into this room, which is a nice fancy new room that we have yet to see. It's quite a thing. There are a lot of colors going on. And there's a switch over here which will drop down a bed. I'd like to think that's the bed that Eggman uses, and he's got a nice little refrigerator over here. So I'm pretty sure this is Eggman's room. It's pretty interesting how he has a bed that comes down. And we actually have seen these doors before. If you remember, this is how we originally got up to change the ship. We can also come in here now, and we can see there's a giant ship just swinging around in circles at crazy speeds, and there's also a bunch of slot machines which will stop every once in a while. I'm pretty sure they always stop on the same thing, the 7 Eggman. So yeah, those are just two last little parts here of the egg carrier. Now I will head over to the Mystic Ruins. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so back here at the Mystic Ruins, I mentioned I'd show you how to get to the egg carrier when you've already been to the egg carrier. If you come over here inside, this will be the raft that will take you over to the egg carrier. So that's how you get back to it. And then you can just climb back up. So where we need to go is kind of a new place that we hadn't really, we've been to, but we hadn't really been to. If you remember, there was a trolley over here that guy was talking about very early on that wasn't working, and now we can go onto it. This actually takes us to that part where Sonic fell to. So this giant overview right here, there's the giant pyramid. It's not a pyramid. The giant building that we went into for the Sonic Lost World, official Sonic Adventure DX Lost World going on right there. And you can also see in the distance a giant tower with a bunch of searchlights. That's actually our final levels over there. But there's also this giant forest that we haven't really explored. So I'm going to drop down and I'm going to do a little bit of exploring. There's a bunch of bros walking around, which they kind of, there's a guy who mentioned it earlier. He entered a jungle that never ends. Oh, but it's cool. It's cool. Whatever. I might starve to death. Whatever. It's cool. If we take the right path coming out from the, if you take the right path from the ladder, the immediate right path, and just follow as far right as you can that way, but I'm gonna talk to this bro first just because I found him. I've been in the jungle for months and my wife is in the station square. I'm so lonely without her. Oh, I remember your wife. Man, I wish I could help you to get back out, but apparently Sonic's a jerk and doesn't want to help anyone get out. But yeah, you take this immediate right path from the ladder, we come up here, and here's our last emblem for what I wanted to talk about, at least. We still have a bunch of adventure field emblems to grab, but some of them you have to grab with Tails and some of them you have to grab with Knuckles. For now, we got all the ones I wanted to get. We also come here and we'll see this nice little hut here. If you didn't know, this is Big's hut. This is where Big the Cat resides. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And now we just need to go to the final level. I did everything I wanted to show. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I messed up anything. I don't think I missed anything. So now we go to the final level. If you remember, there's that giant thing in the distance, that building, all those searchlights. This is how we get to it. We come in here and so now we've gone through that little thing and we see these nice, cool pods right here, which has, this is Mecha Sonic, right? I'm pretty sure this is Mecha Sonic, and this over here is Metal Sonic. So yeah, it's just a nice little cool detail that they put in. It'd be kind of cool if you could use those models. But we come over here and there's a door that we can't get in, and there's some weird switches that are on and off, and we can hit them and it changes whatever is closest to it to on. So the ones that are immediately next to it also go on as it goes on. So you can see we just have this last one here, but we touch this and we touch this and we touch this and it just keeps going around like that. So I actually kind of messed it up. There's a really easy way to do this, nice, fast, and quick, but it's okay. It's really not that hard of a puzzle. You just kind of keep pressing buttons. You'll eventually get it. Now we can come into the final stage, the final egg. This is the last stage of Sonic's. I'm not a big fan of this stage, and wow, okay, well, that's definitely not what you want to do right off the bat. Wow, okay. I know I'm not a big fan of this stage, but I shouldn't be getting bodied like that. I might need to grab this life and this shield real quick. This stage is pretty long. There's a lot of weird mechanic things in it, and it's honestly not like a horrible stage. It's just not one that I really like. I don't know. I don't enjoy it as much as I do the Lost World. The Lost World was just super cool. It was very atmospheric and everything. I don't know. I've never really liked the Eggman type stages, but it's just a personal preference. It does do a lot of really fun things, and it adds all this cool. Whoa, hello. That was cool. That was cool. It's a good stage, and it's put together well, and I honestly think that they did a good job of making this the final stage. I just don't personally like the aesthetic view of this stage. This part's pretty sweet, though. All these giant turbines going on. Turbines. It's definitely not a turbine. I don't know what the word I was looking for. But the main thing I dislike about this stage is it's kind of this section. It's not exactly this section. It should be, there's going to be a checkpoint coming up. And there's a kind of a really long part. Yeah, this part right here. If you die, that checkpoint is the only checkpoint we're going to have for quite a while, and it's pretty easy to die, and it's pretty easy to get antsy about everything that's going on because there's all these slow-moving platforms, and you kind of just want to get going. You just kind of want to do things. I mean, you're Sonic. You want to go fast, right? But you see, we're doing all this stuff, and we got through that whole section. Now we're going through this part, and it feels like there should be a checkpoint coming around, but we still got a ways before we get our next checkpoint. And I die a lot in this part, which is kind of why I don't like this part. But that basically means I just don't like it as much because I'm a scrub. And that doesn't mean it's bad. Ooh, that was very close. That is an example of why I'm... Yep, that is why, because I'm a scrub. Okay, round 2. This time with feeling. I know I can do it. Oh, I was about to jump right there, and I got really scared because I saw... I had like the instinct. I saw that I was gonna jump. I saw that there was nowhere for me to jump, but my instincts were telling me to jump. So I'm glad that I didn't jump right there because that would have been very, very bad, very dismal for me. And I think that's the last of that section, so actually got through that. Yeah, it's really not that hard of a section. I'm just kind of a scrub when I try to make those jumps because I just I wanna get going. I wanna go fast, and I never get the chance to because of stupid things like this. And we finally hit the checkpoint, so now I don't have to worry about dying as much. This part's pretty cool because you can just kind of jump down. You might not see the platforms, but trust me, the platforms are definitely there, so you don't have to worry about that. You can jump as much as you want. And we come around here and we hit this nice elevator right here, which is going to kind of crawl its way down. It's a pretty weird elevator, but it's inventive, so I like it. It comes all the way down here, and now we can come out, hopefully sometime soon, maybe. Yeah, there we go. This stage is actually also a pretty long stage too. Just, I don't think it's as long as the Lost World. But it might be longer simply for the fact of the death aspect, because if you die, you get sent back a lot farther. But if you don't die, then you don't have to worry about anything. These enemies are some of my favorite enemies in the entire Sonic franchise. They're really cute. They're tiny, and they just kind of keep coming back, and they don't really do much, and I like how they feel very bouncy and boingy, and there's a ton of them, so you can just kind of keep bouncing off of them just by smashing the A button. There's really no need to hit them. They're just kind of there to be there, but you don't need to hit them because hitting all those enemies doesn't really do anything for you. There's going to be a couple sections. Did I touch the checkpoint? I felt like I didn't. Thank goodness I went back to check, because I could have sworn that I didn't hit it, and I was right. And that could have been very bad, because these air sections, yeah, that happens. I was just about to say that these air sections can get a little weird, especially if your camera does not work with you. And look what happened. My camera did not work, and I couldn't see what was going on, and then I died. So I'm gonna turn around this way. Here we go. This is how it's supposed to be done, just like that. And I don't know what just happened there, but I made it across, so we're fine. We got more of these cute enemies. I'm not going to worry about them this time. I enjoyed hitting them last time, but I'm going to come up here now because there's no need for me to worry about those enemies. Goodness, I can't hit these speed pads the right way. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're falling, and... Ooh, hold up. Let me get all these rings, and I missed every single one of them. Well, isn't that fantastic? I don't remember this part, but it doesn't seem like there's much. I guess if you fall a little farther, then you just kind of make your way up. So not really that bad. The stage isn't honestly that hard for, you know, being the final stage in the entire, not game, in the entire Sonic story. You'd think it'd be a little harder, but don't worry, there is definitely some hard stuff coming up. And I was trying to find where I was supposed to go, and I didn't see the giant door right in front of me over here. Here we go. I was kind of worried because I was like, all right, where am I going? I have no idea. It seems like there's 2 ways to go, maybe. What is this? I want to see. All right, hold up. I just got a checkpoint. What's over here? Can I hit them? Oh, I didn't want to fall off. I wanted to see if I could hit Tails. The Tails doll that was right there. I don't know what those are, but okay. Was there any point? Hello? Hello? Thank you. Was there any point to... I don't know. I didn't go this way last time, so I'm a little lost. And you know, that's what I like. I like these stages because it's very different, very varied. That's what it is. It is very varied. And you can go all these different ways, and like this, I'm on top of this giant fish that's right here. I think this is where I'm supposed to go because, oh yes, checkpoint, and the camera was kind of saying, hey, you should look over here, so I'm guessing that's where I was supposed to go. There seems to be something up there, but I have no idea how to get up there, so I'm not even going to worry about it. For now, I'm just going to use my fancy light dash. Grab... Was that a kangaroo? I don't remember there being kangaroos. That's so cool. Well, I grabbed my kangaroo, and this is the end of the stage right here. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, not bad. Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised he made it this far. Hold it right there, Eggman.
Say hello to the Egg Viper, our final boss of this current storyline. This is Sonic Story's final boss, the last thing we're going to do as Sonic. It has several phases. The first phase, he's going to kind of dolphin jump out into the... I don't know, he's not really jumping out of or into anything, and then he's going to do it a couple times, just keep running, and then he kind of gets mad and does a little rage rant going on right there, and then that's when you're supposed to hit him. Generally, this boss is actually kind of hard, but if you just keep moving, like consistently moving, you'll never get hit by him. And he does a second attack right here, which is pretty ridiculous. It homes onto you, and then it hits real hard, but as long as you're moving constantly, you don't have to worry about it. Now to hit him again, we actually have to hit several times before we can get to him, but it's honestly no different than, oh hey, I'm just gonna press the A button a couple more times. If you need to get moving real quick because you're kind of walking around like I was right there, just immediately press B a bunch of times and then you'll get going. So you don't have to worry about that. This honestly isn't a hard fight as long as you always keep moving. At least for this first section. There are two phases to this fight, and this is only the first phase. I think we have to hit him 4 times before he goes to the second phase. Maybe, yes? I think it's 4 times. I'm pretty sure it's 4 times. We'll find out. So yeah. Oh no! Dang it! So what happened there is I got hit, but I got hit in the worst possible place to get hit. If you get hit anywhere in the corners, you're almost guaranteed to get hit off the edge. If you get hit anywhere else, you'll probably still be on the stage. You don't have to worry about anything. But I got hit in the worst possible place, and there was nothing I could do. So hold up, I'm gonna cut back to when I've hit him 3 times. Okay, so hit number 3, we're back. And yeah, so I died because I wasn't moving. I told you, as all you gotta do is keep moving, and then I stopped moving, and look what happened. You don't even need to be moving super fast. But anyways, now that we've hit him a bunch of times, he's gonna do a fancier attack this way, where he just kind of comes and attacks. Again, just keep moving, and you will be just fine. And we can hit him for the 4th time, which will change to phase 2. He's gonna do a little fancy stuff first. First off, oh wait, maybe we need him another time. I could have sworn that it was 4 hits and then he goes to phase 2. Well, then I was wrong. We need to hit him another time? Yeah, sorry. So he's gonna do... No, he is in phase 2. So he's gonna kind of attack these... Oh no! Dang it! Sonic, no! What? Oh, come on! Gosh dang it, I'm so stupid! Okay, and we're back. Alright, I figured out something that's a little better than just chilling and running around. You can keep moving, he'll never get hit. It's pretty easy to do, but also if you just kind of jump into the air, he'll have no problem. Now, this second phase, I tried to talk about it last time. He's going to send these weird spinny tops at you. You just need to jump when he sends them at you and to land on them. And then you go back and you hit him. That's pretty much what this entire phase is. He'll take out that other side over there, which is really just meant to be menacing. I mean, he's not going to do it to us over here. He'll take out like 1 or 2, but honestly, he's not going to do any more than that. So there's really no need to worry about anything. He could finish this fight in one tiny little instance if he just decided to take out everything on this side. But no, he's very nice and decided to not do that, so we don't have to worry about it. And that's pretty much why he gets beaten. I'm pretty sure this is our last hit. Yes, we finished him off. But the fight's not completely over. He's gonna kind of suicide bomb us at the last second, so just kind of wait and not get hit by him. No, dang it! Okay, I did it again. No dying this time. I'm pretty sure he always hits the same spot, so I'm gonna stay over here on this side and not get hit by him. Maybe, hopefully. You know, for someone who said that this boss is pretty easy, I'm kind of dying a lot. What? He didn't even break anything that time. Well, okay. Wow. All right. Whatever. Whatever, game. I don't even care. Whatever. All right, we did it. We finished it. We beat the final boss of Sonic's story. Alright, so that's Sonic's story. I'm not going to sit through all the credits or do anything fancy like that. I'm just going to tell you what's coming up for the rest of this LP. Alright, so I'm doing everything. You guys already know that. Everything's coming. So the next episode's going to be based off of... each mission you go through has 3 sets to it. If you saw at the end of every mission, it says level C completed. Well, there's also a level B and a level A. However, they're kind of just reskins of the same level. It's like, alright, collect 50 rings and finish this level, or finish this level under this time. It doesn't really do much extra to the level, so I'm going to kind of compile every extra stage, every B and A stage from Sonic, put it into one episode, make it really fast, and then just kind of commentate over that with post-commentary. I'm also going to be, after I do that, because that'll be tomorrow's episode, after that, I'm going to be doing a quick Chow episode. It might not be a very long episode, but I'm going to be showing off. I'm going to be showing off all my Chow, how they've evolved since, and then I'm going to be doing some races with them, and I'm going to be trying talking a little more in depth on the Chow. I won't go super in depth because there's a lot of depth to the Chow. I'm just going to be trying to cover all the bases of them, and then after that. So tomorrow is going to be the mission mode, the day after that is going to be the Chow episode, and then the day after that will be the start on Tails' story. And then once Tails' story is finished, I'll do the kind of same thing. I probably won't do a whole Chow episode every single time. I'll probably just kind of show up the Chow every once in a while through Tails' and Knuckles' story. there's some stuff I want to talk about with the channel that can really just be put into one episode. But I'll be doing the mission mode for everyone after that. So yeah, that's everything I want to talk about real quick. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please click that like button. If you want to see more of my stuff, you can always click subscribe. I hope I will see you in the next video, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.